Welcome back. What we're going to be doing is adding a knee joint to our model. To see if we can fix this issue, once we go to a certain vent angle, we go past this angle up to here, we get this god-awful intersection of the joints. And we come over here, and that is because we have a pretty much one point right here. So we're gonna be trying to add a little separation. So our knee goes from here, it goes here, and then it goes down here. So we have an actual joint here. Yeah, erase that. So we're gonna be doing that now. Let's move our model back into its regular pose. Set. I'm gonna go back to my regular view. So you have to find your deformation layers. For me, it's this one. That's the MMD controlling ones. And we're gonna be adding an extra joint right here. So let's grab this guy, come over here to this parent, and we're gonna separate its parenting. So let's go to edit mode. Right, so right now if you move it, it's attached to the top one, so we want to separate it. Now that one separated, we need to do the same thing to the opposite side. Now those are separated. Let's go to our front view so we can easily see. Drop this one down to about the bottom of your knee. Move that one up to the top of your knee joint. Grab either side you wish. Select both joints. Shift select, press F, and we'll create a fill. With this one, let's rename this one. Let's call this one def knee.l. So this one's going to be a def E, and the out.l makes us be able to grab this bone, go over here and symmetrize it, and it will create a .r section. And that way you don't have to like redo some sort of process again. Now what we want to do is parent this bone to this one. And so right now this bone is still parented to this one right here, which is right here. So go here to the parenting and call this one knee.l. Now it's parented to that one, and let's connect it. Now it's connected. Let's do the same thing to this one. Knee.r, and let's connect it. Now let's go out of edit mode. So we have this one, so we can go to our deformation layers, and we can see now that it's having an effect. Our knee is now being bent right here. So let me shift click the other layer. Now this one is being grabbed from here, but we want it to have control over these ones. And for this, we need to do another edit to our Rigify IK systems. Let me put this guy back. And now here comes the tricky part, is you need to find your Rigify bones. So for the standard one, the IK one is right here, but we're missing the top ones. So to find those, and without you trying to like figure it out, is you can just click on the bone, come over here to the parent section, and you can say jump to target. Right click on it, and it opens up that layer. Let's do the same thing to that one, and jump to section. And now we have the top and bottom section of our IK's controls. So we can grab them, and you can see those two move together. So here we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna edit this armature, and right now these ones are not attached, but as you can see right here, we have some overlapping bones, and we right now only care about the IK. So click on the bone here, and it says here FK. I'm gonna press H to hide, and do the same thing over here, F to hide. And now we are only selected with our IK bones. So I'm gonna grab the little ball only and go up or down, depends which ball you grab. Let's grab this one, and I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna be adding a bone to here to that one, but I want it to be the exact same size as the ones we previously did. So I'm gonna toggle, okay, shift select and toggle our regular bones, and they're right there. Might have this one in the middle that's in the way, so we can grab that one, gonna hide it. And for some reason can't really select that one, but we should be okay. Okay, now you want to have your magnet to snap in, and so you can snap it right in the vertex. But as you can see, we're snapping into the vertex of our armature. So let's come over here and toggle that off, and have clothing as well. Now, if we snap it, we can snap it directly to where we want. And we want it to be exactly the same position as that one. Make sure you don't snap it to the bottom one. And let's do the same thing to this one. Snap it to the little ball. You're not grabbing it. There. Okay, once we do this, let's hit shift select our deformation bones, since we already have them the right size, and let's turn that layer off. Let's grab this one and grab this one, and let's have a fill. Select this one, let's rename it, and let's call this one IK knee dot L. Let's come over here, symmetrize, and that creates this little layer. So we're pretty much done with this. Let's go to our, I'm gonna shift select in this ones, so we can see this bones. And now we have the same thing. It's still not doing the bend. Turn that off. So this is because this one's parented to this one still. Let's do that parenting. And knee IK.L. And this is the same thing to this one. And these ones do not need to be connected as they were originally. Okay, let's go knee IK.right. Okay, with this, you can go to pose, and we have this god awful thing. where our knee is technically working, but it's stopping right here. And then we turn on our model, we see this thing. It totally broke it. And to fix that, we just need to tell it that we have another bone in your chain. So select this orange one, which is gonna be your IK. We're gonna go over here to our bone constraints. And over here, just bump this number to 1 up. This now fixes that issue. And now we have our IK being bent with our leg. Let's do the same thing to this one. Go over to our constraints, select the bone, and bump up to 1, bump up to 1. Now, you're pretty much done here. So let's test it out. Grab this, let's go to a side view, and let's do our band, which is not entirely working. And because I forgot to do one more thing. So our deformation bones are not following our IK bones. So let's grab our, here are deformation bones, and we're gonna add one constraint. So over here, grab our deformations, grab your bone, come over here to our constraints, and we're gonna have a copy rotation. Select your rig, select your bone, and it's gonna be your knee ik.l. Now this one is totally following our IK bones. Okay, select our other bone from our deformation, copy rotation, select bone armature, and find the drop down knee ik.r. With this, now we have exactly what we want. Select this guy, and we have a way better deformation. So let's go side view. Let's turn on clothing and turn on this, so we can move it. And let's go. And we have more of a natural bend. You can even go pretty much all the way down, and you have a more appealing look. Now all you have to do is weight paint the bone, this one, to have control over your knee right here, and that way it will pop out a bit more, since right now this one and this one has full control over the control leg. So you just add a little bit of weight paint to this one, it will keep its shape more, and you have a finish knee. Okay, so this, let's call this one a video, and I'll catch you guys next time.